Hello everyone, Chocolo here, but not for a video review. This time it's for the December updates. Yes, I didn't think I'd be able to do it, to be honest with you, but miracles have happened and I feel a lot better over this past couple of days, really. Well, I think that's the first talking point to start with, isn't it? I mean, just how disrupted and how susceptible the channel is, I think, to being sort of well, if I ever get like a cold or anything like that, it's just really going to affect my ability to be able to do lives and record reviews, things like this. I mean, fortunately, as you would have seen, I have still been able to produce some reviews because I had them pre-recorded. So I recorded them ages ago or a time ago, and I've basically been editing them and uploading them. So so I have been able to produce some things, but not review anything new. And it was a bit of a problem really because basically I had lots of Christmas products to review and had them already. And I don't know, the past month I've been able to catch up, as in I've been able to record more reviews than I can publish basically. So it's meant that I've had a bit of a backlog of ones to actually publish. I was having for a few months actually now, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, I didn't use the hindsight to sort of record the Christmas sort of type products way in advance. I thought I'd leave them till around the time. I don't know why. I think it was more because of a combination of Stash Watch that I wanted to show what I'd be reviewing this week, so with Christmas stuff, more around the Christmas time, things like this really. And it was in hindsight, it's a mistake. I should have just reviewed them ages ago, then had them on hand to edit when sort of like the Christmas time came around or winter time, whatever. So there we go. I know that for next time, basically. So something I'll just have to do in future, and but there we go. But I can still review them. I still will review them. Basically, it's just going to be a bit of a shame that it's not before Christmas, really. Generally, maybe some will be before Christmas, but but they will persist. They'll be there for forever, really, I guess, or as long as YouTube will have them. So it will be sort of worth having them because a lot of my reviews I did 3 or 4 years ago become really popular around Christmas, sort of like the roses ones and stuff like this, it's quite a chocolate selection and stuff like that. So interesting one. But there we go. So there we are. So before I forget, and before my voice does go a bit, I'll probably have to edit it slightly just to, I'm still not perfect basically, but I can actually function, which is not too bad. I'll go into that a bit more in a minute after this, really. But I must before I forget, thank the members so much. I mean, how many Artificios are Scotty, Sam Matson, Stephen Saunders, Alan Lockhart, Noah Booker, Mark McKinley. Thank you so much for your support. It's massively appreciated. Can't thank you enough. So thank you so much. Really does, it really does help me out so much that you support the channel this way. So thank you so much. I know some of you are not able or are not in a position to do so. I know you support in other ways. So thank you so much as well for all that, all the likes, all the comments, all the chats, things like this. Massively appreciated. Really is, really is. And if you want to become a member, by the way, the link will be in the top in this corner. Yes, that one, top right hand corners. My top left, but your top right as you look. So basically, it's a way to support the channel. There's different various levels of it. So some things that give you something back, some of it's just literally for just to be able to support. But generally, bronze level, you'll get exclusive reviews pretty much every Sunday, basically. I think this year, sort of like Christmas is a Saturday and Boxing Day is a Sunday. Boxing Day is another bank holiday in the UK. So probably this year might sort of throw it out of whack a bit. I'll probably, hope you don't mind, I'll probably allow myself those couple of days off. But then get back to normal life. So generally all the other time is, there is an exclusive video on Sundays, basically. And I think I've got must be about 40, 50 of them by now. So, so you can join for just a month, binge watch them all, and then, as I say, then cancel, But either way, so it really helps. It really does. There we go. So as I say, what's been wrong? Basically, well, I've not had the virus, at least I don't think so. I did a couple of lateral flow tests, and both times they came up negative. So, but obviously they're not 100% accurate. But but I think it's just a generally bad cold, really. I've just been coughing. It's been just a dry cough. I've just not, it's been a cough with no purpose, if you know what I mean. So, without going into the detail of it. So I've just been coughing constantly. It really affected my voice, resulted that, affected my sleep. So I'm just having no sleep, and it's just been really busy at work as well. So I was doing 10+ hour days, basically, with no sleep, like 2 days in a row, pretty much. I had like a nap for about 2 hours, between like 8 and 11 or something like that, or 10 and 12 or something like that on a couple of the days, but then just wasn't able to sleep for the whole other days, and starting work at 7 or something like that. I've no sleep, and then the same again. I had another nap in the evening, but then I say the coughing was keeping me up. It just became too much. But basically, on this Saturday, I went to bed about 12 o'clock at night, and I slept for 16 hours. I just And there was no sort of forced sleep to that. I just literally just slept for 16 hours, and when I woke up, I really felt so much better actually, which is natural really. But I think I just turned a corner with the cold as well. It just really it was just so much better after that point. I don't know. I wasn't, my cough was a lot more manageable. It was purposeful. It was, fine, and kind of a bit like I am now. Really, my voice is still kind of, I still feel like I need to cough a bit and stuff like that, but it's nowhere near like it was, where it's just a constant, just coughing for no reason, and just till my voice just went, and I don't know. It wasn't pleasant at all. Yeah, wasn't pleasant, but there we go. It's just the way it is. Some colds are like that. Some of them are really normal and just general, but as I say, this one just wasn't a very pleasant one, unfortunately. Cough wise, at least anyway, and voice wise, and of course that really affects the channel. I can't be sort of reviewing chocolate and coughing all the time. I mean, it's okay when I do. I mean, even sort of like doing the ones pre-recorded ones, it just makes it impossible because I can't. I just couldn't really record myself eating when I'm just coughing. I can't appreciate the taste or savor anything if I'm just coughing after a bite, and and just not being able to really appreciate the taste or get the taste really, things like this. And of course with the lives, it's just uncontrollable. If I just start coughing randomly, I can't I just can't continue on. No one wants to watch that really, so it just really affected it. And I say lasted for about 2 weeks, if not longer really, but basically 2 weeks. So I think I'm hopefully through it now. But as I say, who knows? Could get something else that's just as easy. And then I remember one time when I started a new job somewhere, I think because I was exposed to loads of new people, I'm not sure, but basically I had about 3 months of just constant colds and constantly not feeling well. So fingers crossed I don't get anything like that. But unfortunately, there's always that risk, I guess. So I might have to try and cater for that. But it will just really affect the lives and things like this. So yeah, there we go. It's just something, there's nothing I could do about it. There's no point in me worrying about it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then great. But yeah, so when we did started the old games nights, I don't think I did them last monthly update. So yeah, they seem to be coming on really well. People seem to be enjoying them. Quite simple games and things. But yeah, hopefully you like those. Obviously, we're not able to do them for a couple of weeks. But I think they seem really good fun, really. Just something nice to, as I say, just have a nice time with your, with members of the community. Really, it's just really nice to sort of, as I say, chat to you and just have a bit of a laugh. I have had to sort of do it where you have to join Discord, in order to take part directly. Just because there's just people out there who will just try and make them, you just try and ruin the fun for everyone else, really. So unfortunately, that's the internet for you. So yeah, it would be appreciated if you could join Discord. Just links in the description. It's nothing odd about it. It's just basically like a sort of a community app, I guess you'd say, where you can just chat and post pictures and stuff like that of chocolate and things like this. It's well moderated. There's nothing to worry about with it, I don't think. But obviously, it's up to you. It won't force you into it. But as I say, it'd be great to see you there if you do want to join. So what else is going on really? Yeah, I don't know too much else. I think mostly things are going okay. We managed to get over 1,700 subscribers, which is really good. Yes, I was a bit wasn't sure whether it would persist. I thought, I thought it would persist, but I didn't know whether it would go back and forth a bit. It did go. We did get 1,700, and then it went back by 3, and then it went up again by 10 or something like that. So yeah, so it's actually sort of stabilised now. So that's really, really good. So I think we're well on track. I think about the middle of August, we got to 1,500. Yeah, so that's about, so what's that? September, October, November, December. So about 4 months, we got about 200 subscribers more. So I guess that's 50 a month, roughly. So yeah, so but it's about 6 more months, isn't it? So yeah, I think I said about June, I expected to get to 2,000 subscribers. So it seems to be still on for that. So yeah, so there we go. Interesting. So yeah, so I reckon about June time we should have 2,000 subscribers. So really interesting. Yeah, really good that. So, and I think at some point it'll probably, I don't know, we'll see. The way I envisioned it or the way I predict it or whatever, is that you'll get to a point where it will just, it's like a sort of ball rolling down the hill, if you know what I mean. And I guess the slope is not very steep at the moment. So it's kind of just, going like this. But then eventually it'll sort of like really become a steep slope. And then things will just sort of progress naturally on its own. So I think there's more, more views, more subscribers, more members, more this, more that, and the other. So basically, I just think there'll be a critical point that it'll reach. I think where it will just sort of snowball a bit more and things like this. At the moment, it's kind of quite steady. It'll still be quite steady, of course. But what I'm trying to say is, I think it will take getting to so many views and so many subscribers and like this before it sort of really sort of. I think it takes off even more, if you know what I mean. I think so anyway. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. yeah, just got to keep at it really. So I'd say all your likes and all your well, I was going to say your subscribes. Of course, you subscribe once. That's it really. But your likes and comments, things like this, all the chats. I say all the member contributions, massively, hugely appreciated. You just got to remember that YouTube, we all don't like the sort of the big corporates, companies, and things like this. And of course, YouTube's one of those. Google, this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, they're providing a platform for myself to provide these videos. So they need to get something out of it, basically. They technically do it for free, but obviously they will only promote me more if they think they're going to get something out of it. So basically things like the interactions, the likes, as I say, the comments, things like this, it all means, well, people are interested in my channel. So YouTubers say, well, okay, people are interested, so here we'll promote the channel more, because it means for them, obviously, the adverts, more revenue for them. Which means hopefully, as I say, by promoting it more people, more subscribers, more comments, which means more revenue for YouTube. Fortunately, that's the way it works, but at the end of the day, well, I could never, without YouTube, I could never provide, or even sort of reach as many people as I am doing. So, we've just got to accept the fact that it's a necessary evil as far as, the way it works. And I don't know how you feel about that or whatever, but as I say, I wouldn't be able to, if I was producing videos, just uploading them to some website somewhere, no one would ever find them. YouTube's sort of as I say, recommendation algorithm and this, that, and the other, search algorithm and stuff like that are enabling people to find my videos, stuff like this. So obviously, yeah, if you want to help out the channel but aren't in a position to be a member, obviously just clicking the like button, leaving comments, things like this are all just ways, just watching the videos, stuff like that, are just ways of, which hopefully you'll do anyway, but, are just ways of, giving YouTube the information that says, right, well, people are interested in the channel and we'll promote it more and more. And it's things like that really, really help out. So, I know it's one of those. I know a lot of people do do that sort of thing already. Massively appreciated. But as I say, unfortunately, yeah, we are sort of, slaves to the algorithm, or at least I am. So there we go. But as I say, without it, I wouldn't be able to reach you. I wouldn't be able to produce these videos with the purpose of actually getting much of a following. It would rely on people, coming to my website, directly or whatever, rather than just stumbling upon them in YouTube as well. So you just got to bear that in mind, really. So it's frustrating, but it's the way it works. At the end of the day, you don't have to pay anything for this. Obviously, although you are paying in data, I guess you've got to bear that in mind as well. But that's YouTube for you. I don't know if you have to actually subscribe anymore. But anyway, we'll go into the details of how they get data and stuff like that. But generally, I don't think you'd even, I'll say subscribe. You have to sign in rather. But well, I don't think it really matters actually whether you sign in or not. You've got your IP address, things like this, so there we are. But anyway, we won't go into the detail of that. It's a whole topic for a whole other day, I think. But yeah, I've done short videos as well. They've been coming on quite well. I think some of them hit and miss. Some of them don't get many views. Some of them get loads of views. Some of them just, a bit in between. I've also did the advent calendar ones as well. I'd normally do them on Instagram. I don't know where it really, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I'll do them next year on YouTube or not. I don't know. Generally, though, there's no harm in it, I guess. Just a one-a-day video. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? You can't do any harm, basically, is the gist of it. Some of them take off a bit because they're short. Some of them don't. I guess it's easy for me to do, and it's just something, a little extra content, I guess. So it's it's one of those. But obviously on Instagram I do a bit more. I elaborate more. There's about 4 or 5 of the short videos all together, whereas on YouTube I just post one of them, the key one, basically, generally. But there we go. Yeah. So there we are. The short seems to be coming along alright. I need to do more of them, of course, but I've just, as I say, been over December I've just been doing the as I say, the advent calendar ones. I'll probably do a bit more I guess after Christmas or whatnot. So there we go. But yeah, there we are. So I think things are coming along okay, really. So we'll see. Hopefully, it's a bit of a shame that, as I say, got on well just before Christmas, where it's really the key time of year really for chocolate is Christmas time. Really, it's when they get the most views. It's when more people are searching for chocolate. So it's a bit frustrating that it happened, but I do have a massive backlog of other videos, and people are watching those still. As I say, some of my most popular videos are my older ones. So yeah, for better or worse. So there we go. But it's just a shame. But I'll still publish the videos, and they'll still be available for next year for people to find. So it's one of those. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't do them, so everyone who currently subscribes could enjoy them, but, in time for Christmas. But that's life, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a shame, but there we go. Nothing I could do about it, really. Yeah. But as I say, well, next time I do know to record them well in advance, and I've got them done and ready then. Yeah, and I think it's just the way the channel's working at the moment. It's like stash watching things. I was trying to sort of keep it Christmassy by saying, well, this week I'm going to review lots of Christmas stuff, and here's the things. But I think in future I'll just have to forget that. I think, yeah, or at least sort of, I don't know, find a happy medium, I guess, is the gist of it. So there we go. All right then, guys. Well, I think that's it for this month's update. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, or if you don't celebrate it, a wonderful, few days off, really. I mean, who can complain at that? And a great new year as well. Hope you enjoy it. I'm sure I'll be back and forth with videos in between now and then, but and afterwards, of course. But anyway, as I say, just want to wish you all a great time and hope you have a lovely, lovely time with your family and friends or whatever you get up to. Hope you enjoy it, as I say. It'd be great to see you in the community as well, in Discord or in the comments or anywhere. And it really is good to see you all the time. And as I say, I'll try and keep my videos going. They probably won't be about for as I say the 3 days over Christmas, just because I'll be with family and things like this. It's just one of those times of year, isn't it? But hopefully normal service will resume, as I say, just after Christmas, and hopefully I won't be unwell, and hopefully I can just catch up with all the videos and get back on track. So and start doing the lives again. Looking forward to that. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Merry Christmas. Bye.